Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're joining me again. I thought tonight I would share with you some of the things I've been picking up and sort of my new little tricks that I'm using, and yeah, just share with you some of the goodies that have been coming in. So getting started, I wanted to share these with you. So I got these from B&M here in the UK. They were at the back of the shop. They're just makeup holders or fashion trend something or other. They're actually really quite cool because they're glitter in the bottom. So if you can you see that glitter in the bottom? They're really cool. They are just plastic storage containers. And I picked these up because I usually use a jar. For example, I've got this jar here that I keep on my desk. I think it's a candle holder, I don't know. And I always keep my glues upside down. And they just sit in the jar. And I've got my various glues. So I've got Castle Craft glue to try out. Put some tonic glue in there. That's the tonic cheaper glue, the tonic tacky glue. I've got a couple Tombos in there. Tweezers have randomly made it in there. But I like keeping them upside down. And in my jar, sometimes when I grab one, all of them come out. So I thought this would be handy because these actually fit my Nouveaus perfectly in these little slots. So I can stick my Nouveau glue in there and keep it upside down. And then I've got my glossy accents upside down in there. And then at the front, there's some little pockets. And so I've stuck my most common Nouveau drops in the fronts. Now this one is, I think, for lipsticks, but it kind of has a graduated thingy-mabobber. So I've used the back for my sponge daubers. My spare sticks, I don't know, handles, that's what they're called. And then all my Nouveau drops fit in the other slots, so I've just stuck them like that. And then this will sit in my little IKEA trolley, which I keep behind my desk. And that kind of stores a lot of my common tools, like my paint brushes, my other kind of ink blending tools. It's got all the tools that I don't use in every single card making, and I keep that in my trolley. And then I just pull it close to me when I need it. So this will fit inside that trolley, and I'll keep that back there. If you're curious, I just picked this up from the dollar store in Canada, and this is my common tools box. So it is just like one of these little caddies, so it's solid on that side and compartmentalized on that side. I just use that because it's convenient. So I have all my scissors and sharp things on one end, pens and writing tools, then pokey tools, bone folder tools, things like that on that side. And this just sits right at the front of my desk with my rulers. And that way I can reach for it. And then my tape runners and sticky stuff is kind of dotted all over the place. I'm a bit disorganized with my crafting, I have to admit. I'm trying to get better. So I thought I'd share that with you. These were £2 each. And I'm sure you can get cheaper ones. And I'm sure you can get them at the dollar store, pound shop, all kinds of places. I like them because they have the glitter in them, and I just saw them and thought I would try them, and they work perfect. So anything that holds lipstick, I think, will basically hold your Nouveau drops. And if you store them upside down, you don't get the air bubbles in them, and they're quick and easy to use. So that's what I do with these. So I next picked up some more stuff from Alina's shop on Aliexpress. All my foam tape comes from her shop. So this is all 5mm foam tape. It's perfect for shakers, perfect for going behind sentiments like this. They're nice, thin, narrow foam that is not too thick. So you can buy her foam tape in bundles of 5 or 10, I can't remember. I've got 5, so I love this stuff. If I start running low, if I get on my second to last roll, I will go ahead and purchase more because sometimes it can take a little while. Her shipping time is normally very good. She pays more for her postage to get to you than most companies on AliExpress. So you generally don't have to wait too long, but when I start to get low, I stock up because it is the best stuff I've ever used. It's really adhesive and I really like it. I got some more embossing powders. She's got more colors in her shop. Her shop still says there's 9 colors available, but if you look at the picture, you can see there's clearly a heck of a lot more than 9. So I wanted to try out some more colors. So the red that she had in her shop before is this one, and she now has like more dark kind of Christmassy red. So really pretty. That's the new one there. And then I got this new brown, but I think they're kind of metallic. So I will do a little demo and share them at some point. This blue also looks metallic, so I think they're quite a lot like her purple, and her purple is very metallic. So I've got a green, like a lime green, the dark navy blue, and this pink. Now the pigment in these containers, it is done by weight. So you get 10 grams of embossing powder. Now if you weigh it, it will weigh 10 grams. However, when you look at it, I'll put a picture on the screen, you can see there's significantly less of the pink than the blue. And that is because it's done by weight. So some pigments weigh more than others. So don't be surprised if they come and they look less full than you think they should be. It is frustrating. I think it'd be better and wiser to do things like this in terms of volume rather than weight, because then you don't feel like you're losing out. But a lot of companies do products like this in weight. So I know that mica powder from Arteza is the same. They do it by weight and not by look. So, or volume, I should say. So always be aware of that. Read what it says on their site. It says you get 10 grams, and if you actually go and weigh it, it is 10 grams. So just so you're aware. Then I picked up some new dyes, which will be featured in a video if you haven't already seen it. So I got some baubles. I got this beautiful foliage. I can never say that word. It's got loads of embossed detail on it, which is beautiful. And then I've got these fun kind of, they're very similar to like the Tim Holtz ones, but obviously on a very small scale. But Tim Holtz has got these kind of more funky sort of designed ones as well. So I really like those. Then these are well cool. These are like geometrical shapes, and then you get all the outside layers and top layers. There's a whole set of layering ones here as well. So they are quite small, but that is a cracking bargain for money. Look at all the dyes you get. Obviously you cut them all apart, but it's gorgeous. Then another set of layering dies. How beautiful are these? And you get a little set of dots there as well, so I'll cut those out and work out where they're supposed to go. Or you can just look at our website and you can work it out before me. And then this is like another, it looks like you could use it as a bobble, because it's got like the little bobble top there. So yeah, can't wait to play with those. Those are all my Alina Crafts ones. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and try out these embossing powders off screen, just to kind of show you and share with you how they work. So these three are definitely metallic colors. So this is not a brown, it is definitely a copper. It's really pretty. This green is definitely a metallic green, and the blue is definitely a metallic blue. And the other ones are quite opaque, so they cover up the background really nicely. They're very vibrant on the card. Did them on black and white just to share with you. Now I will feed this back to Alina as well, because I did notice there was a definite quality difference between her first set of embossing powders versus these. So the blue one, I don't know if you can see, but there are some white flecks in the blue one, which don't seem to melt and blend together very well. And there's also some sort of gaps. So it didn't seem to blend all that well. Now my stamping may not have been perfect. I've done a lot of embossing lately, and I might need to re-ink my ink pad. So that could be why there are blotchiness to them. They've all melted very quickly and very beautifully. So that in comparison to normal embossing powders, they perform just like that. My ink pad might be drying out, which might be why there's a bit of blotchiness. In the green as well as the blue, I did notice there's some white flecking going on, like the company may have not, the company Alina's purchased it from may not have blended the powders together well enough. So I'll feed that back to her as well. But the copper is gorgeous, and the copper's melted lovely, and looks stunning. And I really like the quality of this red vibrancy color. But that's not even a sentence. I love how vibrant this red is, and it's really pretty. Again, that could be my ink pad that's causing the kind of bubbling, bumpy bit. So, I mean, I will keep trying these, and I will let you know how I get on with them. Overall, I'm happy with the color. I'm not overly happy with this specking going on, but that, again, that could just be quality control from wherever she's purchased it from, but I'll let her know about that. But I wanted to share with you how they looked and how they performed, and I'll carry on using them, and I'll carry on letting you know how they are. I'll put the links down below if you want to purchase any yourself. all the previous embossing powders that I've used. I'll link that video at the end of this video as well, because I've done a whole entire demo and review in comparison to a bunch of name brand products with her first set of embossing powders, and they performed exactly the same, so it was really good value for money. So that's some of the new colors I picked up. There are a lot more new colors in her shop, but these are the ones that I picked up. Okay, I'm back. So it's actually been a couple weeks since I filmed the video that you just watched, or the portion of this video that you just watched. Post is still coming in really slow. We are still only getting post from Royal Mail about once every 3 to 4 weeks. So almost once a month is when we're getting mail. It super sucks. If we're getting stuff, if it is signed for or guaranteed delivery within 24 to 48 hours, but we're getting that about a week late. So we're getting stuff, it's just so slow going. I'm actually waiting for 2 more packages from Craft Stash. This one somehow managed to make its way through, so I managed to get this one, and there's 2 more out there somewhere that I'm waiting for. But anyways, I was really excited. They did a little offer on January 1st, so on New Year's Day, and the offer was if you bought, I think if you bought 2 or more, or maybe it was just the range, I can't remember what it was specified, but it was 21% that I got off. So I bought the hearts and the stars. So I'm really excited about these. These are really big dies. If you can see my hands there. These are my new favorites, and they're going to keep these in the shop for quite a long time. I did chat to my contact from there, and they are keeping them in stock, so I thought I'm going to invest into the full range of shapes, knowing that they're going to stay. And they've actually just introduced the stitched dies range as well. So we can now get all these shapes, the circles, the rectangles, squares, all those kind of things, the hearts, stars, with stitching. So I've got some of those on the way as well. So I'm really excited. These are just so good to have as base dies, base shape dies. So you'll be seeing these coming up in my videos. Right, then I don't normally do this, but I had a little bit of wine and it was at Christmas. I can't remember if it was Boxing Day or New Year's Day. It was one of those kind of deals where you got 100 pounds worth of dies for 25 quid, and I put it in my basket and I bought it. So normally I am very specific. I pick out my dies because I find it a bit of a waste of money to get those kind of surprise packs, because you don't know if you're actually going to enjoy anything that comes in them. Tonic often does this, where they have sort of the surprise bundle. So I thought I'd share with you what a £100 surprise bundle looks like. So you can work out whether it's worth your money or not. So I got this die set, which has got these like little swirls on it, which is quite fun. Then I got these, there's 2 of these in this bundle. They are the dies along with the shaker element that fits them. Okay, so you can see you get 5 of the little shaker bubbles, and they've got that adhesive, so you just fill in your shaker and then you can put your die onto it. You get the outer die cut, and then you get sort of like a decorative inner paper die cut that you could stick in the back, I think. And obviously the T one is the exact same. You'll get 5 of those little bubble refills, and I have seen these that you can buy like the refills separately. You can get extras if you want, and I think this is quite a range that they do, because I keep seeing these popping up on their shop. So I think they do quite a few different shaker ones. These were obviously in the clearance section and they put into this package. Then I got a Christmas pudding die set, so I'm not sure whether I'll use that or not, or whether I will gift it to somebody next year. But there's a little die in there that cuts like a little Christmas pudding. It's quite small. Then I love these kind of dies. I've got, you've probably seen some of my videos where I've used some of these already. I think I've got like hello, and I've got hugs, and I think I've got about 4 or 5 of them. They're really sweet. They're quite thin. So then these were really good. I got some layering dies, which I always love hetting dies. So I've got squares and I've got the ovals. And then I got this big bunny. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him, whether I'll keep him or whether I'll stick him in a giveaway that you'll end up with. But I got this bunny and he might go in my giveaway pile. That's what I tend to do if I've got some items where I've done something like this, or I've bought a bundle and then there's a couple things I'm not in love with. So that's my Tonic 25 pounds, 100 pounds worth of goodies bundle. Then I got some more of this stuff. I'll post a photo on the screen. I use this twine or burlap ribbon for my teacher's gifts. I've done it for 2 years now, where I've used it to kind of tie up the bags. I also use it on some other craft projects. I just love it. It's a nice big thick fat beautiful kind of burlap. So I got another roll of the purple, which is actually different to the purple I originally got. And I got a brown and a black. Now it's very stiff, but when you scrunch it up and work with it, it then becomes very soft and very like pliable. Is that the right word? Movable. Anyways, this came in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks from when I ordered it. It didn't take long to come at all. I was really pleasantly surprised. I'll link them down below. Everything that I can find, or everything that I use today, I will try and find and link down below. I've bought from this shop before, and I'm very happy with it, and I got the biggest roll, so I get the biggest amount they offer. You can buy it in different sizes, and I tend to get the biggest ones. I think it's good value for money, and they last quite a long time. So I've got those 3 colors. And then they stuck in a little gift for me as well, which is quite sweet. Now, you will see a video coming up very soon with these. Now, I've never seen anything like this before. They are called Pretty Explosion from Pretty Gets Gritty, I believe is what it's called. They're on Craft Stash. This designer posted a video where she used some of these, and I was so in love, I chucked them in my basket instantly. They aren't cheap, they're around £5 a piece, but you get a full bottle of the powder. And oh my word, they are gorgeous. Okay, so here is what happens with them. So the mermaid one is like a blue and a teal and gold. Then the Artemis one is this purple and blue and gold. And then I got the Cupid, which is the red and gold. And oh my word, you're going to see some tutorials coming with this, because this is stunning. And it looks amazing on black card as well. This is on watercolor card. So I am in love with these little jars. I will probably be getting some more. And you will see some card making coming up with this, because oh gosh, it's so amazing. So this is probably the most exciting purchase I've made. Probably the biggest purchase I've made, but oh, it's so exciting. So that is the end of my little haul video. I am on lockdown with the kids as a reminder. So I am home homeschooling the children 5 days a week. It is very time consuming. Basically, I don't really sort of finish work as a mom until about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So it's a really long day with the kids. I love them to bits. I'm going to make the most of it, enjoy it with them. I am removing the stress and pressure of trying to work in the evenings. I'm just going to chill out in the evenings, and my husband and I have come up with a plan. So he's going to work Monday to Friday. I'm going to work Saturday and Sunday. So if I miss my Wednesday or my Saturday video, please forgive me, but we are just going to make the most of this with our children and enjoy it and try not to stress about everything. But I am so grateful when you come to join me. I'm so grateful. It makes a world of difference knowing that you're here and chilling out with me. I love when you leave me comments, because I do read every one of them. So stick around. I'll be posting videos. They just might be a little less frequent, and I will be sharing with you when I get stuff coming in, all my purchases, and then sharing with you how to use them and what to do with them as well. If I forget to show you what to use, give me a little kick up the backside and remind me that I haven't done something with a product I've got, because I might have tucked it to the side and forgotten about it. But anyways, enough rambling. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.